6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been rung once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Please welcome your 2026 Indianapolis Colts.
Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. Finds Montgomery on the drop down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Texans.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so important.
After a good up with short. Montgomery up the middle. And he'll be brought down to 7 shy midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure makes the 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he dodged the tackle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. it's Stroud on the keeper. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second and 3 now. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Texans first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Shoots away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And they're brought out by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. As he's outshire that time on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Jones going to do it himself. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 49.
No way, you're kidding me! Let's play together. Making a flip back. Keep it together, all. Keep it together.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On first down, Jones going with a screen to Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
23-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Oh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
This could be the turning point.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down. Running it after the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
To Nick Westbrook-Akine. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
A give up the gut to Montgomery. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Making the call himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down here from the 36. They run. Here's Montgomery. Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Stroud from the pistol. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
10 more yards.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
At the 39-yard line.
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. The toss play, Montgomery. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Now trying to run for it with Montgomery. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Jones now to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Taylor now up the middle. Oh, man, he's in the clear. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Jones looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. To throw, here's Jones. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throws his hit, he fumbles it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this 2nd half. And they could take control in the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Jones going to do it himself. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Jones now on 3rd down. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Jones. Hauled in by Down. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Jones running sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Line up the design keeper. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Back now, pressure coming. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Throwing here, Jones. He has the first over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Jones. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the 1st half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the 2nd half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Running this with Montgomery. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Texans first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down from the 42. Slot receivers headed left. Montgomery gets it from the gun. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On play action, here's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Throwing is Stroud. Now set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
6-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
10.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
For Houston.
On the return, here's Doolin. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own
Now the
25-yard
Indianapolis
line.
offense heading out. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
It's a gain of 20. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Jones on 1st down. It's caught, Warren. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
To number 84.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
42-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. He has it on the QB sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
So 1st down from the 41. Option give to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Looking to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Colts first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trail by a field goal. 2nd down now. They need 7. They go play fake with Jones. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 14, Alec Pierce. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here he is to throw. From the pocket, looking for a target. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He's got it. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. The return, but it
The snap, the difference between a good kick and a block is really a fraction of a second. Can you see those special teams coaches? And it just showed up right there.
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Montgomery. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. They'll send their tight end right. It's Montgomery on third. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Texans set to punt. And they could elect to just take the safety here. Takes this in the area of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First down 10 at the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Setting up to pass. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, but they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Texans come away with the road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Indy.